because my child had a different perspective on life, saw things in a different way and did things, and, listen, he's a little odd. That's what we loved most about him. But the hardest thing for me was people blaming me for something. Somehow I wasn't a good enough parent. I didn't read to him enough. We didn't have a designated sleep time, well, because he never slept. Those kinds of things where, you're trying the best you can, and other parents or educators or whoever are in that blaming, well, if you only. And I think that's the place where you have to say what I need is, or how can I help you? I think one of the best things that helped me was a teacher who my son didn't have, who saw him and understood him, said, I have a brother like this. He's 40. I'm arranging a lunch with my mother. You'll get through this. And she's going to talk about how she did. And that was really great. That was like a mentoring. I only met with her once. But she talked about some of the things that had happened. The hardest part for parents is, and educators, we don't know their story. We don't know how hard it is. We don't know if dad's working 5 jobs or mom is, so a parent can stay home. We don't know if someone's really sick in the house. We don't know what their challenge and their struggles are. So I think that the hardest part is our unintentional blame of others, asking them to do something when we really don't know the circumstance. I had people nastily tell me, they were frustrated that my child got some extra attention or some extra hope. Why were we spending money on him? He's going to be in jail. He's going to be a loser. He's never going to get a job. Blah, 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 blah. And I will say, it's sort of vindicating, but I've run into some people over time now, and they're like, I'm sure, how's your son? I'm sure they're expecting me to say, oh, he's doing time in Joliet or something. I don't know what they're expecting, but I say, well, he has a master's degree. He lives in another country, he speaks another language, and he designs English language curriculum for a school district. They're always shocked. I ask how their kid is. And they say, oh, really struggling. Oh, partly because of the pandemic, they're at home. I said, pandemic was hard on everybody. We all have different times of challenges. And I really mean that. But in my head, I'm going, ha, ha, ha. You blamed me for my kid. And he's doing okay. Because he had really great parents who were his advocates. And we found allies in education and the community that supported him and made sure that he got to follow his dreams and do what he wanted to be happy and functioning and following their own path.